Hello, traders. It's Matt Stevenson with Paragon Funded Trader. So, you passed the prop challenge. You're funded. But here's the question nobody asks. Are your trades even hitting the real market? Because with most of the larger prop firm models, whose names we all know, they're not. No, you're trading in a simulated environment. Your P&L looks real on a dashboard, but that's all it is, a dashboard. The firm isn't actually taking risk alongside you, which means they aren't realizing gains alongside you either. Think about what that means. If the firm isn't making or losing money with your trades, think about what that means regarding where your payouts are meant to come from. That's why so many traders hit the same wall. Payout delays, denials, consistency rules, gambling violations, vague restrictions, bans. At that point, you're not managing market risk anymore or trading your plan. You're trying to manage the prop firm's business model risk. And that's the part nobody explains up front. At Paragon Funded Trader, we removed that entire layer. I personally searched a long time for the right capital and technology partner for Paragon. I had to be sure we had all the right pieces in place because I refused to create yet another firm thriving on failure. When you pass an assessment with Paragon, you're not kept in a simulation. We deploy real firm capital on your behalf into live markets. So your trades, your P&L, and your payouts are all tied to actual performance. And just as important, our rule structure reflects that. There's no consistency rule, no subjective gambling rules, no vague language that can be interpreted after the fact. What you see is what you get. In fact, the risk parameters you follow during the assessment are the same ones you operate under when you're funded. There's no shifting goalposts, no change in expectations once you succeed. Because when real capital is involved, the rules don't need to be complicated. They need to be clear, consistent, and built around actual risk. So instead of trying to survive an ecosystem built on failure, or second guess how you're being evaluated, or wondering after your great work, will you actually see a deposit in your account? You can focus on executing and improving your edge in a real market with real capital behind you.